Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Man Knows Football. Not gonna lie, didn't want to keep you lot waiting for too long. Well, there's my clock. Didn't want to keep you lot waiting for too long. Younes should be here in a few minutes. But big up to everyone that's waiting. I don't see any comments in the chat. I don't know what's going on with my chat or if I'm even in. Yeah, trying to figure out what's going on here. Hold on. But big up everyone waiting. Obviously, we're here to talk about the Champions League. To those joining, Younes should be here soon. To those joining, Younes should be here soon. Big up everyone that's in the building. Can't see the comments though. Oh, there we go, there we go. The comments are starting to come up now. Yes, big up Ace. Big up Huss, big up Starboy. Big up Max P. Big up Fred. The Gamer. Big up yourself, Scroll, the director. Hold on, let me just fix that because it's looking all mad. You get me? There we go. Should look better now. Man said indeterminate or alternative gender, you know. Don't think we can beat two of Real, Bayern or City. Hey, I've got an interesting take, you know. Might be a bit wild for some people, but it's my take anyway. But we'll wait for Younes to join the thing. But big up everyone, Chelsea fan, Stefanio, Chelsea fan, Jamaica in the building, big up. E-Man Edits, my brother, Mbusi Gomede, Eric, Max P, Dana. Big up everyone in the building. Younes will be here any minute. Should be here in a minute. There we go. Chat comments. Yeah, we're in the building. We're proper. Big up Guni. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all the Irish people them as well. You get me? Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, for those that don't know. Proper Joe says we're going to win the Champions League. It's the only way to win the Champions League with class beating the best. Facts. Toughest possible route to the final. I think so too. Definitely think so as well. The Italians bribed UEFA. What do you reckon? Let me have a look at the other teams. Let's look at the other fixtures real quick. Let me look for the fixtures. Champions League draw. So Benfica versus Inter. Not gonna lie, I reckon Benfica go through. I think they've lost only 2 or 3 games, all competitions this season. So this is what I say about the Portuguese teams. They're not dickheads. They are really not dickheads, fam. Man City versus Bayern. Not gonna lie, I reckon Bayern beat them. I do think Bayern beat them still. AC Milan versus Napoli. I think Napoli wins that. So I think the semis is gonna be Napoli Benfica. Our thing's a bit hard to call. I'm not going to lie. Felix breaking Madrid's hearts. People that are just joining Younes will be here soon. Should be here soon. Harad says, Bayern better than City after we smashed Madrid. Mudryk to shine because of the assist against Leicester. I'd rather play the best on the way to the final than in the final. Well, if we make it to the final, that would mean beating Real Madrid, obviously. Either or, one of the two of City and Bayern. If we beat one of them two, I'm going to hold my thoughts. Proper Chels. Guni said you wouldn't mind Madrid. I'm gonna hold my thoughts. I'm gonna hold my thoughts for the main part of the show. You get me? Let me see what's going on here. Hold on. Yeah. I've not really changed too much from that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But obviously, them man are favourites. Them man are favourites for the competition. So we gotta see. Agent Rudiger will help us. Big up from Trinidad. Come on, big up the Trinis. Napoli, I think they're gonna get to the final. Honestly, I do think they're gonna get to the final. Big up everyone that's joining. We're just waiting for Younes to jump in. But if you're new, I'm definitely gonna give you a shout out. Big up Harad as well. Yeah, Napoli for me is gonna be in the final. But boy, I'm gonna let you lot know what I think. I'm gonna let you know what I think soon. Just waiting for the main bulk of the main part of the show to start. You get me? Bowley forgot to pay UEFA, man. This is why Roman was a G. Always settles those that need settling. But the last time we won the Champions League, brother, we had to beat La Liga champions. I believe we had to beat Serie A champions, and did we beat the Portuguese champions as well? And we beat the champions of England. Something ridiculous like that. So it's not like we even got that trophy easy. We didn't. It was not a thing where we had an easy path to the final. We didn't. We had to beat champions and that. Yeah, you get me? So we earned our thing properly. No one can ever chat about how we won ours. Come on, Guni, bro. You know us in the Champions League. We can beat them. Yeah, that's what I mean. Big up, Guni. I think this is Man City's year to win the Champions League. No, it's not. I think they're going to bottle it against Bayern next round. I can't lie to you. I reckon Bayern are going to deal with them. I think Bayern Munich are going to deal with them. This whole five goal Haaland and that, listen, that's all good, but I still think Bayern deal with them. I think Bayern deal with them. Hold on. Atleti won La Liga. Yeah, Atleti won La Liga that year. Porto won the Portuguese league. Real Madrid, and we beat City. All right, so we beat three domestic champions to get to that final, and we beat the champions of England. Well, they were the champions of England that week, so we definitely earned our stripes. 100%, we earned that Champions League. Chelsea OG says, I'm confident we can beat Madrid, but not City or Bayern. Just not there yet. Listen, Graham Potter said, let's win the effing Champions League. And that's what we're going to try and do. That's definitely what we're going to try and do. Chelsea versus Man City potentially in the semi-final. Do you reckon we beat them? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I honestly, do you know what? I'm just going to say it. You know what I think? I think that if we beat Real Madrid, we're going to win the Champions League. If we beat Real Madrid, we're going to win the Champions League. If we beat Real Madrid, we, my friends, are going to win the Champions League. And I'm not saying we like I'm French, yeah? I'm saying we, as in Chelsea Football Club, will win the Champions League if we beat Real Madrid. And yes, I said it. I did say it, and I'm still sticking by it. If we beat the current holders, who seem to just have this never say die attitude, where even when they're looking like they're beat, they just keep rising up from the grave. Karim Benzema just keeps Henry Danger just said straight up, I don't trust Potter to win the Champions League. I can't lie, but I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Harrison Oper says, you're not winning nothing. Relax. I said, if we beat Real Madrid, we win the Champions League. Yeah. So if we beat Real Madrid, we win the Champions League, bruv. Yeah. So here's one for you, Guni. As much as I want Potter gone, I genuinely believe we'll beat Real for some reason. Swear down, I've got a weird feeling as well, bruv. Yeah, Light Ray says, we will win the Champions Hey, listen, man. Let me a little bit of toxic positivity. You never hurt no one, yeah. I'm just going with my toxic positivity right about now. Flipping hell, Younes, where are you at, fam? Where is my brother at? What time is it in the UK? Because I know, yeah, this brother told me 7 o'clock, and it's a whole 7:15 out here. Am I still Southgate out? Of course. I won't rest until this man's gone. I will not rest until he's gone. He needs to be out of here. We need to get him all the way out of here, bruv. Potter took Tuchel's team from bottom of the Champions League group to the top. Di Matteo vibes. Oi, listen. Crazier things have happened in football. You get me? The players will rise. Just hope the yellow card suspension won't be a problem for the second leg. Because look, SOS. Here's the thing. If, and I say if, by then, Ben Chilwell's still fit, Reece James is still fit. I don't know if Thiago will be back by the first leg of that quarterfinal. And if N'Golo Kante's back with some form, that is a game changer. Let me tell you something else as well, people. I'm going to tell you this for free. Regardless of how bad we have looked domestically, I assure you one thing. Chelsea Football Club, yeah, is one of the last teams Real Madrid wanted to see at all in this competition. I'm going to tell this once again. Chelsea Football Club is one of the last teams that Real Madrid wanted to see in this competition. Others may laugh. You got donuts in here that are just insecure because we're the only team in London who are in Europe and once again flying flag. So, you get me? All of your, yeah, shut up, bruv. You're not even in the Champions League. Yeah, Harrison Oper, go away, bruv. What are you talking about? Have you ever even won the Champions League? What team do you even support? Yeah, if you're brave enough, put in what team you support up in here. Let's see if you qualify to even talk about what a winner is or not. Do you even know what it looks like to win one of those competitions? Please, enlighten me. Show me your CV where you have won it. I want to see it. Yeah? I want to see it. Oh, he's Man United. Hey, he's Man United. He got me out of here. Oh, yeah, I can't even lie. Harrison just got me out of here. Harrison just got me out of here. I thought this brother was going to be an Arsenal fan or something, but hey, Harrison. Well played. I'm just going to sit here and own that, fam. Hey, that's funny. But it's true. It's true. You only got one more. That's why. Because we're gonna equal your Champions League record, fam. We're gonna equal your yeah, man. Come on. Hey, big up. For some reason, I thought you was an Arsenal fan. But listen, Real Madrid didn't want us. I tell you this now. They didn't want us at all. Because if you think back to the last time we played them, we were the best performing team against them, home and away. Now I get it. Thomas Tuchel was the manager at the time. I get that. That is a huge difference. In terms of this knockout stages of the Champions League, remember, right now we're sitting 3-3, but obviously in those wins, none of those teams are even comparable to Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Not a single one of them are comparable to Real Madrid. Let me call Younes and see Wagwan for this guy. He might be in a meeting or something. I don't know. Yeah, every man saying 7-0. Big up Ken Berry on the 7-0 super chat. Saved me some face there from Harrison, who came away with a mighty W there. E-man edits, because I've answered this question 1,000 times. Wow. 1,000 times. I'm tired of repeating it, fam. It's just one of those ones. The last thing I'm going to say is nothing between me and Troops is left. Yeah, we are cool. Just leave it as that. You get me? You lot enjoy it. The man's got... Yeah, Younes said he's 5 minutes away. But once again, to the people at the back who never heard the first time, my problem is not with Troops. My problem is not with Czar. Never has been with them. My problem is with the company that's running them. So it is what it is. That's all I'm going to say. It's never an issue with Troops. It's never an issue with Czar. What it is, it's an issue of principle, fam. It's an issue of principle. You get me? So that's as far as I'm going to leave it, because respectfully, I've still got some very good people in there. I don't want to say anything that could get them pulled up or nothing. There's some very good people that are on there. So you lot don't really need me for now. You don't need me for now. If I'm back on there, you'll see me back on there. You get me? But until then, it's one of those ones. It's always love for them. You get me? It's always love for them, man. Footy heart. Now, because you know what it is like, not everyone have watched the episodes or have watched the lives where I've been explaining about the situation. So I do understand it. But you see me as a one person, and I keep hearing the same question over and over and over and over. You get me? It gets frustrating. But back to the Champions League. Real Madrid, like I said, we dealt with we obviously we went out last season and they ended up winning the Champions League, but we gave them the most difficult game. We gave them the most difficult game that they could have in the Champions League, and I have a strong feeling that we are going to do the same again. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Man United could arguably have a better season than Arsenal, which is crazy. Ken Berry says, when's the next time you're hitting legends for a game? I might do you know what? I might do Chelsea Everton this weekend. And if you're serious about going, just hit me up on the DM on Twitter and let me know if you're gonna go. But yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try and hit it up this weekend. Do you have any injury issues aside from Kante, who we've been coping without all season? Not really. I think Reece James should be fit enough to be playing. Mason Mount, actually, I think he's carrying an injury. It's like what was said before, because everyone was saying, oh, Mace was fit, but the gaffer didn't want to play him due to the contract. He wasn't match fit at the time, but like he's still carrying the injury. But still, look, respectfully, we're doing our thing without Mace anyway. What time is the march, fam? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Exactly. Having Kante back could give us a boost. Having Kante and Enzo in that midfield, yeah. Against this Real Madrid, obviously they've got the likes of Luka Modric, who doesn't seem to age. Toni Kroos, who for me was a brilliant player, but they've got the Camavingas, they still got the Tchouaménis, they still got the Valverdes and that. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be easy, but I think we're going to give them a good game. Too many people are taking us for dickheads. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? We actually beat them away last season. The Alonso handball was not a handball. We scored 4 goals. And remember, there was the Rudiger situation as well. That little Rudiger slip. Because if that never happened, then, you know. But it's too many. Do you know what? It's true. It's too many ifs and buts. I hate doing the whole if we done this or if this never happened, if that never happened. The facts are the facts. But what I can definitely say is we definitely gave them a game. It was a handball. My memory's hazy. Real Madrid have the lowest win percentage against Chelsea than any other team. I can well believe that. Can't go this Saturday, but another game Do you know what? Do you know what I will do? I'll try and get a work day off for one of the quarterfinal games. I don't know if it's gonna be the first or second leg, but I'll definitely try and do that because, boy, last year, well, when we won the Champions League, I was at the Football Factory for most of the games for the knockout stages, and it was chaos in there, absolute chaos. I think I still got the footage on my Instagram. Let me see. Yeah, we don't really have too many that we haven't worked with before, but definitely Kante coming in being a boost. Enzo in that team, the way he's playing, he just seems to be improving game after game. Do you know what I mean? I think we won't beat Bayern if we go through too much depth. That Bayern team, out of all the teams left in it, obviously we're facing Real Madrid now. But I can't lie. Out of Naples, Bayern, Man City, Bayern Munich, I don't like them. I don't like them. They're a quality team, but we should have enough. You get me? I don't care. We shouldn't be scared of anyone, really and truly. Younes is in the building, so let me get him on camera real quick.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. The people can hear you, but the people can't see you. Cool. They will see you in just a second. Boomski, now the peoples can see you. Younes, how you doing, my bro?
I'm all right, man. Apologies, but hello, everyone. How's it going?
You're good, Younes, man. No worries, no worries.
Good.
You're all good, man. But I was just holding it down with the people, just giving some shout outs, talking about some of the other fixtures in the Champions League. I did talk a little bit about potentially Real Madrid versus Chelsea, but obviously we know you've done your video, and I did watch the video. Go and watch Younes's Champions League reaction, by the way, and also the Chelsea versus whoever we're playing this weekend. The team just slipped my mind, and I just done the preview as well. Everton, yeah, I just done one as well. So yeah, so make sure you go and check out Younes's preview after this as well. But Younes,
it's not up yet, but it will be.
No, it's not up, but it will be up. You see, I'm too fast. Yeah, I'm living ahead of time here, but it will be there soon. It will be there soon. But Younes, your initial reaction to when you saw the Champions League draw. Once again, we got the reigning champions of the competition.
Yeah, I was initially I was watching it with George. Initially, I was like, oh man, like you just when there's better options out there, and that we could have got AC, we could have got Inter, we could have even you could argue Benfica, but that's as far as I wanted to take it. And then we get Real Madrid. I'm like, especially like if the fact that we played them the last two Champions Leagues, it's like again, I didn't like it. What was worse was the semi-final draw, because with one tie against Real Madrid, I reckon it depends on how we show up. We can beat them, but it depends on us. But to then have to play Man City or Bayern Munich is just taking it way too far. So yeah, I didn't like the draw as a whole. I did not like the draw, man. It's the worst draw we could have got.
Well, the last time we went on to win the Champions League, we had to beat the champions of Spain to do so. We also had to beat, I believe, that somebody put it in the chat, the champions of Italy or Portugal, something. It ended up being like 3 champions or something, 2 or 3 champions domestically to get the trophy. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. As good as Real Madrid are, especially in this Champions League, and I still have them down as favourites, but I don't fear them as much as other people do, bro. I just don't. And here's the thing. What's giving me hope here? It's a lot of ifs, I know. If Chilwell's still fit by then, Reece James still fit by then, Thiago's back for the second leg, N'Golo Kante's back with some form, because let's have it right. He's due a return this month, and he could be fit on the bench for Everton as well, apparently.
Yep.
N'Golo Kante on his own is a massive game changer. And then playing him next to Enzo. The only thing for me that I have got to hope for is our front three get it right.
Oh, this is the thing. Like, and I said this in my video earlier, I don't fear Real Madrid. It's not about that. I fear us. I'm worried about us. That's where the answers are. It's us. It's not like before. Before we'd play to a certain level and you just know what Chelsea were going to do, right? You just know how we were going to rock up. And then it's a case of having to analyze that and go, okay, are we going to be a match for whoever we're playing? Are we better than them? Are we not? Like, I look at Real Madrid and I think the Real Madrids that we've played are better than the Real Madrid that are showing up now, right? But Chelsea of then were better than how we are now. That's the point. I'm looking at us. Although our squad is better, I would say, but results are results. We've not been playing like it, except for the last 3 games. So how we rock up to the quarterfinal is going to determine exactly how we play in that quarterfinal. It's going to be the form that we go into that quarterfinal with. If we go into it with good form, having played like how we have been lately, and we continue and we get better, absolutely we can beat Real Madrid. But that's something we're going to have to find out. Like, I just hope we don't dip back to how we were playing, because if we even think of showing up to Real Madrid in that sort of form, we might as well not go. So it's a case of us, not Real Madrid. I know Real Madrid, and we're not really scared of them. But again, I'm more frightened of how we're going to rock up. I hope we end up showing up how we should and how we've been playing the last 3. I hope we keep improving up until we reach that quarterfinal. And if we do, we can beat them.
I'm looking at our fixtures before the 12th of April, which is going to be the first leg of the Champions League. So
the whole month of April's screwed. We've got 9 games.
1st of April, we've got Aston Villa at home. We can get 3 points against them.
Yeah.
4th of April, we've got Liverpool at home. We can get 3 points against them. Wolves away on the 8th. We can get 3 points against them. We could go into this. We could actually go into this potentially with a very good run of form.
Yeah. The game's over 3 days. So you build momentum.
But here's the thing, we've got a massive squad.
Oh, yeah, completely. Then they all need to be utilized, I would say now. We need to think about this. And even, right? And I think this is going to be determined more in terms of how we play in those games leading up to Real Madrid. But in that first leg in itself, or the second leg, or whatever, right? This thing about us having to defend for like 35 minutes or something is going to be interesting. If we end up playing that way. I reckon more towards the second leg. If it means having to defend the result, I wouldn't be against it. But for the first leg, we'll see what happens. But again, it goes back to how we show up in those games. As I've said, having games every 3 days helps, if I'm honest, in order to build form and momentum. But it has to go right. We have to be on a winning streak. We have to be on a positive run. Have to.
My concern is those games every 3 days is the crop of players that we have and their injury record. That's what massively concerns me, because as far as I'm concerned, we cannot lose Reece James. We can't. Considering that if Vinicius is going to be on that side, we can't lose him. Absolutely not. We can't even lose Ben Chilwell. I don't think. We can't lose Ben Chilwell. I think Real Madrid, their weakness in this game is if we pin them back out wide, because I don't think their fullbacks are the greatest. I don't think they're the best Real Madrid fullbacks that we've seen. I personally think...
Not like before.
This is what I'm saying. I personally think we've got the better pair of fullbacks here, and we've got to use that to the advantage. Some may or may not agree with me here, but remember, this is Europe. This is not domestic. But for me, Mason Mount played a key role in both times we played Real Madrid. Obviously, the first time we went through, and unfortunately, when we didn't go through last time, I still think he had a key role. And that role was specific to, yes, he was part of that attack, but drop into that midfield to provide numbers and just literally smother Real Madrid on that press. And we did that great.
Yeah.
And it was like I was saying before, if it wasn't, it was simple little things. It was a Rudiger slip, it was an Alonso handball and things like that that cost us. But I definitely think... Is that me or you?
I didn't hear anything. What?
I could hear some background noise. I don't know where that's coming from, if I've got a video on or something.
Oh, no. Is it what, talking? If there's
Yeah.
it's coming from me.
Oh, okay.
If there's talking, it's coming from me.
No, I was just making sure that it was in the video. No, that's cool. But Yeah, so just from a tactical perspective, and now I know people are like, but Mount's this, Mount's that. We may have to go to the Bernabeu and snatch a 1-0 and really just hope for the best. And hope for the best. I don't think we'll clean sheet Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, so that means we're going to have to try and at our best snatch 2, which isn't impossible.
No, the positive thing is that we have a second leg at the bridge. But again, because look, people are going to compare to the last time we played Real Madrid, which is logical, but it's not the right thing to do. I personally think because our personnel are different. We've got a different team. We ain't got Rudiger.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a big
we ain't
miss.
got these guys. But we've made signings. We've got Felix. We've got Enzo. We've got Mudryk. We've got Madueke. We've got other guys. We've got other guys that have come in that were not a part of that. But you don't know what dimension that they can bring to this that we don't truly know because they weren't there the last time we played Real Madrid. Albeit Real Madrid might not set up the same like they did last time either because Ancelotti's not stupid. You know, he's going to set up in a way that is going to try and benefit Madrid today, not playing the Chelsea of last year, but this Chelsea. So things are going to be different. And when it comes to Mace, for example, absolutely there's a space in there based on experience, right? There's a space in there if we're going to need bodies that are going to be ultra physical, absolutely. But at the same time, if we find a way that benefits us in the build-up to playing Real Madrid that suits Enzo, João Felix, and anyone around, it depends what system we're going to use, what formation we're going to use, how many spaces are there in that midfield line that we can, say, for example, play Felix and Mount at the same time, which right now we can't do, but is it something that we could do later? This is why I'm saying like it's different circumstances for us and for Real Madrid. I don't think it's going to be the same. If we had the same team, if we had the same squad, we didn't sell anyone, we didn't buy anyone, I'd be saying, yeah, we can rely on last year a little bit more. But our team's going to half look completely different, you know? So, yeah, there's that to consider. We might actually be better off than we were last year, you know? It's a possibility. But this is why I'm saying, why I'm emphasizing on the games leading up to us playing Real Madrid in the first leg is going to tell us everything we need to know.
Christopher J. Richardson Davis says, I'm not just going off Real versus Chelsea over the last 2 years. I'm going back to 1971. Real have only ever beaten us once, and even then, they were lucky to go through against us. So, don't have the best history. They don't have the best history against us. Footy Haha says, Footy, yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. I ain't got my contacts in, so I'm struggling there on the thing. But your best midfield is Kova, Enzo, and Kante. I've been calling for a midfield 3, and if I'm completely honest with you,
it's still off balance though.
Exactly.
We ain't got balance unless we play Dennis.
That's what, and
then someone's getting sacrificed.
And Dennis looks like he can't get a start for anything right about now. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with him there. Yeah, and Boosie says free Zakaria, bruv. Yeah, we got to figure out what's going on there.
Well, he's leaving, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's not staying.
Yeah, he's out. He's not staying. So I suppose when you look at it that way, Potter wanting to involve players who've got a long-term future, then that makes a bit of sense. But saying that, he's got to figure out what's going on with Kovacic because he was wearing the armband the other day, and as far as we are aware, the people, like Kovacic isn't really trying to stay at Chelsea. So what's up with that? If that's the case, we got to see.
He's a senior, isn't it? And to be honest, he seems professional enough. You know, like the times he has picked up the armband, he's played well. He's done well. The whole team's done well. So you know, it's something to consider. Maybe we don't truly know what will happen in the summer. But yeah, it depends how we set up. It'd be best to have Enzo alongside a DM. We know this. But we don't have that DM right now. Again, unless, as I said, we're playing Dennis. But then if you're going to a double pivot and you're playing those two, you're not playing Kante and you're not playing Kovacic. And we need Kante on the pitch against Real Madrid as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. That's a no-brainer. You have to have him.
So you're going to play Enzo and Kante together in a double pivot, which might work. Might. At the same time, Enzo's going to have to do a lot more of the dirty work, which could be restricting him a little bit. But again, even in that midfield 3, if we were to go to Enzo, Kovacic, and Kante in the midfield 3, you might have to sacrifice Enzo going forward but hopefully compensate it with having Kante and Kovacic at their best. And if you do that, then it might work. But we don't have a choice. So
Chelsea Fanatic says 3-5-2 is the best approach against Real Madrid because of Real's
I agree.
midfield. Yeah, I don't disagree either.
First leg, that would be best. Absolutely.
I don't disagree, but it's will Potter do that?
To be honest, look, Potter right now, I think, as and the last 3 games have shown this, specifically Dortmund and Leicester, but Dortmund especially, going back to something that had worked before, at least in terms of the fundamentals, right? And then in terms of actually moving the ball forward, we actually look more direct, which I'm a fan of. I like it. But in terms of that defensive structure, it's worked before. It's working now. Cool. He'd be stupid to change that. If he uses that, I think he'll be fine. You can't tinker too much, but 3-5-2 bodies in midfield is going to, hopefully, with the right people, they're going to restrict Real Madrid. And with our wing backs using that as well, I think we will be able to dominate the middle of the park, which hopefully cuts Real Madrid off.
It also allows our wing backs to get that bit much forward up the pitch with that extra protection, doesn't it, as well? So it does make sense. There is an opportunity to go brave with that lineup, but to still stay a little bit conservative because of the whole Real Madrid midfield situation. I mean, it's not like they don't have Luka Modric in there. Do you know what I mean? So we've definitely got to be wary of that. But do you know what? Let's come away from Chelsea for a second, and we're gonna have a look at some of the other draws because, boy, if we got to talk about the Italian teams, bro. The Italian teams definitely got away with one. Yeah. So we got Benfica. Well, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm definitely gonna take that back. Yeah, because the Italians did not get an easy path, really and truly, except really Napoli.
Yeah, they haven't. When you think about it, they actually haven't. They're the weakest of the 2 ties.
Exactly. Now,
I mean, well, no, the Milans. The Milans are the weakest of the 2 ties. 100%.
Now, Benfica versus Inter. Please understand something, people. When I was on this stream, I told you guys I don't like playing against Portuguese teams, but it's one of those ones where if you're in the Champions League, you've got to be playing whoever's in front of you and don't be scared. But this Benfica team for Inter, I believe they've only lost 2 or 3 games in all competitions, this Benfica team.
Yeah.
I don't see Inter going through. I'll be honest.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I think Benfica will make the semi-final. And deservedly so. I've been saying the Portuguese teams lately have shown a massive improvement. Or not massive, but there was last few years you could see them reach quarterfinal stage and then they fizzle out. They get eliminated. And now we're talking about semi-finals. Sporting in the Europa League as well. We saw what they've done to Arsenal. Like, these Portuguese teams are starting to look a little bit serious. Porto just got knocked out, so that was unfortunate for them. But overall, the Portuguese teams are stepping up. So yeah, Benfica. And look, the fact that we were talking prior to the draw, we wanted the Milans, but if we had to choose someone, it would be Benfica. That's just because of their history and because of Benfica. It's not Bayern Munich. It's not Real Madrid. But not to say that they won't cause damage. This Benfica team this year are serious. They're serious.
Even after losing Enzo as well, they still don't look like they're going to lose nothing. They're doing well. And it's interesting you mentioned about Sporting Lisbon. Their manager, Ruben Amorim, if he wins the Europa League, I think he's going to get a bigger job for next season because
100%.
he's done a good job over there with Sporting, and he's also got 1 or 2 players there playing. He's also good at identifying players. One of the players that I mentioned on this channel in Manuel Ugarte, I thought had a great game yesterday against Arsenal, and what a goal that was, by the way. What an...
Puskas already. Yeah, Puskas award is done. It's settled.
100%. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to come out and defend Ramsdale a little bit here. Everyone's like, what is he doing so far off his line? Well,
that's the standard. It's normal.
In the modern day, you got to do that sweeper keeper role, and part of that means being like at the edge of your box. You're initially your last defender. Now, as a goalkeeper, you're the final defender. You're expected to rush out and deal with anything that comes in behind the defense. So that's what happens. For me, it's the strike.
It's the strike.
The technique of that strike was unbelievable.
Yeah, the vision for him to actually know to hit it at that moment. Because if you look at the action,
Yep.
it wasn't a case where he had tons of time on the ball and had a little glance and was there for 5 minutes looking. Okay, I might think about it. Like no, Jorginho lost the ball. Boom, boom, hits it straight away. He anticipated it. He knew. And the modern day goalkeepers, you all see it. Like they're always on the edge of their line, of their box, always.
Yeah.
So you can't blame Ramsdale. And even so, look, on another day, Ramsdale would have saved it. Because when you look at the gap between the bar and Ramsdale's hand, it actually wasn't massive. He didn't leave a huge gap in behind. It's just the ball went exactly where it needed to go.
Yeah.
Beautiful hit.
It
Beautiful.
was a quality hit. Chris Paladin says, thank you for the super chat. Says, remember, Real Madrid no longer has Casemiro. We know that, but they also have Camavinga and they've got Tchouaméni.
Although, you have to argue, like, yeah, that's true. But Casemiro, I feel Casemiro, especially at that level, does a bigger job than those two right now. Camavinga, you could argue. Tchouaméni, definitely Casemiro.
Bro, you see the problem I have with Camavinga is, this guy is so good. And I'm not saying you do this, but people don't realize how fucking good this guy is.
Oh, no, 100%.
When you ask
100%.
this guy, Carlo Ancelotti last season, he never started him. Why are you not starting this kid? I'll show you why. 70 minutes in, if we're 2-0 down, bring on Camavinga.
Yeah. And he done it against us.
He'll shut up shop.
Yeah.
He'll retrieve that ball. He will initiate attack. And the problem is once that boy gets his head up and finds his pass, you're fucked.
No, 100%.
That's the end of it. That boy is special. This is what I'm worried about. And then Tchouaméni as well, although he's been in and out of the squad, but on his day, he's not an easy customer. But Tchouaméni's going to have his hands full with Enzo. Tchouaméni's going to have his hands full with João Felix. So now the quality is starting to match the quality now in that midfield. And potentially we might have N'Golo Kante in there. Do you know what I mean? Now, when you start looking player for player, you can start to see the matchups. And they're quite exciting matchups as it goes. Do you know what I mean? This could be an actually an actual good game. Could be a very, very good game, man. Because last time it was a cracker, exciting 2 legs. But yeah, that's it. That definitely. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one, 100%. But let's go through the other games. So AC Milan versus Napoli. I think it's safe to say bye AC.
That's gonna be a war.
I think it's safe to say bye AC Milan. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I agree. Napoli are for me. Napoli are making the final.
Oh, 100.
Right now,
100%.
that's how it seems. That's a perfect route to the final. But considering the Italian teams, and I have to say, it's a little bit of a bittersweet thing because I'd love to see a Champions League semi-final between the Milan teams at the San Siro twice. That's
for
nuts.
old school sake.
That would have been mental. To see that. And it'd be. Oh, you still there?
I'm still here. What the hell happened? What the hell? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Yo! Am I in the stream, blood? What is even going on here? People, let me know if I'm in the stream because my thing just went mad as well. Oh, I'm live. I'm still here. Nah, my internet's blessed, blood. What are you talking about? Man is saying reggaeton internet. Hey, what does that even mean? Hey, what the... Hey, what does this even mean, fam? Nah, Younes will be back. We'll get him back. Yeah, because I thought it was my internet that went down. Younes will be back. Don't worry. Younes will respawn and we will restart the conversations of the Champions League. I have no idea what happened there. Absolutely no idea. I don't know if it was. Wait, he's hit the link again. Okay, all right, cool. This is what I'll do. Younes, if you're listening, all right, let me just voice note. So I don't know if you're watching the stream, Younes, but I'm just gonna set something up. I'm gonna set something else up and just throw you in. Yeah, so just give me 1 second. OBS, OBS. Video Ninja. I don't know why. Younes is the only one that just seems to just be out of here, bruv. Guni and Younes. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna say what the rest of it is. Okay, so boom. This should be cool for Younes. We're gonna try this one again. We're gonna try this again. Younes, hit this new link.
Yeah, I don't know why it cut. It's like last time. There's probably Video Ninja. I have no idea why it does that, but yeah.
No idea. But he'll be back. I've just sent him a brand new link. Man said, can we get a VAR check? What happened with Younes? Wasn't it the same with... Look, that's actually true. Tell him to do the usual English thing when something stops working. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that man still see me. But he should be back in a sec. I've sent him another link. But I was going to talk to him about the AC Milan Napoli game. Yeah, for me, I think that's going to be one-way traffic, to be honest with you people. I do honestly think it's going to be one-way traffic. I reckon Napoli, the way they're moving, and obviously with our low-knee striker, Victor Osimhen, yeah, with our low-knee striker. I said it. Our low-knee striker. I'll see what Younes thinks about that. Younes is back. Add him in. There you are, Younes. You are back.
There we are.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed and all that stuff, we are back. But
I got anticipated. Sorry, mate.
but I was
funnily enough, that in the end, it wasn't even like normally it's the software or whatnot. That was actually my internet that cut out and it's gone back on again. So
okay, cool. Okay, so
My bad.
OBS, we apologize. It was not your fault.
It wasn't OBS.
It was Younes's
For once.
internet. Yeah, for once, it was Younes's internet. But I was just saying that Naples are enjoying the time of their life with that guy with the name out there on their wing, and our lonely striker in Victor Osimhen, our lonely striker who will be back with us at the bridge, we hope. Yeah, who is moving like an absolute animal.
Bro, people talking about Haaland.
I wouldn't make that comparison. I wouldn't do that.
No, I was about to finish. Like, people talking about Haaland, and there's that. But if there's anyone right now that's the closest to Haaland, it's Osimhen. Like, you ain't getting anyone closer than that. So, absolutely bring him to the bridge. At least we'd have some sort of a chance to run up against Haaland.
Kotsios, we're not talking about Simon Johnson's tweet because you know why? Yeah, our guy Darko, like 2 weeks ago, came out and told us this was happening, and it's only coming to the forefront now. So big up Darko, you get me? He'll be back. You know what he's doing right about now? He's just in Costco buying the barbecue ingredients. It's a big barbecue, people. Yeah, lots of coal needed for the fire, lots of seasoning, fam. You already know we need our seasoning on our food and that. Yeah. So listen, Darko will be back. He said. I spoke to him today. Still. Osimhen is just as lengthy as Haaland. Osimhen equals Drogba regen. He seems to want to be that guy as well. He loves Drogba. That's his favorite ever striker.
Yeah,
that's his idol. So hopefully that plays into our favor. But I think AC Milan definitely go out. Napoli, like you said, on the way to that final.
Yeah. I was gonna go on.
No. Go ahead. I was gonna move on. But go ahead.
No. Yeah, because the internet cut. I was gonna say, like, if you imagine, and this would be at the expense of Napoli, which I don't think will happen. But if we had AC Milan, Inter Milan in a semi-final of the Champions League at the San Siro, 2 legs because they both play at the San Siro, it'd be the perfect way to say goodbye to the San Siro, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be the biggest blessing the San Siro could get on its way out, because the San Siro, I think, when is it 2024 that it's getting demolished?
I think
It's soon.
so.
It's not. It's not. It's not long. There's not long left.
Big piece of history, man.
It'd be the best goodbye for the San Siro, man. Those two teams to go at it half and half twice for a place in the final of the Champions League.
Have you been to the San Siro?
No, never. And I like, it has to be done. It has to be done before they kill it.
I'm glad I was able to do it before.
Oh, you're lucky if you have, man.
Yeah, no, I'm happy I was able to visit there at least once, bruv. But the other game, this one is a bit of a divider. Bayern Munich versus Manchester City. That game looks like it's going to be a cracker. But I ain't going to lie to you, bruv. I reckon Bayern Munich dump Man City, fam. I think
you reckon?
So. Yep, I think so.
I can see why. I'm going to just say this, yeah. If Man City don't do it this year, they're never doing it. Like, they're at a point where they are in the same obsession as we were, right? Where if they had to choose right now between the Premier League and the Champions League, they would throw the Premier League out of the window before you finish the sentence, right? They are dying to get a Champions League, which they haven't got yet. And with Haaland doing what he's doing and the way that they're moving now, if they don't do it now, bruv, like, mate, they're just never gonna do it.
If Pep doesn't win the Champions League this season, should he walk from City? Because the league
realistically,
the league is a formality for them every season. And now, listen, for me, that's still the top of the top prize in terms of the trophies.
Yeah.
38 games every season. It's always the top prize for me. But
yeah,
they're going through a similar thing to what we went through when Roman was chasing that Champions League for the longest until we got it.
Yeah.
So does he stay or does he go after this? If they don't,
we got it on the last dance because it was the last dance for those players. They're not in that situation, but Pep's had long enough.
Actually, Younes, we really got to think about that. Because when you look at their players, right?
They can go one more season.
That's true, I guess.
That ours couldn't. Like ours, that's it. That was it. Drogba was going. Like Lamps was what 34.
Yeah,
like,
it was game over.
It was done. It was done. Like you just knew that Chelsea were gonna find it really hard to get to another final and have another chance. Like City, you could argue could make the final next season. They might, but because of the way they've had. And you could argue that City were playing better in prior years compared to how they are this season, but they've got Haaland, who's a cheat code. If they don't do it now, like, are they ever going to do it? They're going to turn into what PSG have turned into at that point. You know, like, are you serious? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So in terms of Pep, I would argue, yeah, there has to be convos at that point in terms of, is he capable? Is he capable of getting it in at Man City? Because you have to look at it. Bayern Munich are not as lethal. The same way we're talking about Real Madrid. I don't believe Bayern Munich are as powerful as they were a few years ago.
No, they're not. They're definitely not. And obviously,
got a good squad.
Lewandowski will hurt anybody, but they still got a very dangerous attack, and they've got they've got my star boy in there, bro. They've got the real fucking star boy that we should have kept at Chelsea. I hate saying his name, bro. I'm not even gonna. Can we just move on from this? I'm just happy we don't have to see him at the bridge. Bro, if I have to see Jamal Musiala at the bridge, I don't even know if I can watch the game, bro. I'll be so angry and upset. Something in me.
It's mad, isn't it? He's moving quality at Bayern Munich.
Bro, this conversation, I'm gonna start it right now. This
no.
guy is better than Jude Bellingham. This guy is better than Jude Bellingham. I'm telling you, I'll tell you 1,000%. This guy Musiala is better than Jude Bellingham. By far, I don't care. People tell me, "Oh, he's a cam. He's a cam. What's his name? Musiala's a cam." I don't care. Drop him into that central midfield. He's still better. I don't care. Wow. This guy is on a different level. And if people are not going to see this now, just wait. Just wait and see. Musiala is a different level of talent, bro. 100%.
Is Musiala registered German?
He decided to represent Germany at youth level. He did rep England, and then he switched. They're trying to say that
this is why. Yeah.
Go on, go ahead.
No. I was going. This is why there's not much comparison. If he was repping England, best believe there'll be comparisons and talk about who rather him or Bellingham or things like that. But the fact that he's not English, the English are not going to entertain Musiala. If Musiala was in the England team or was English, I think teams would probably be looking to snap him out of Bayern Munich. The same way we're looking to snap Bellingham.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You see, whoever was at the FA at the time where they allowed Musa, I would have sacked everybody. I would have sacked everyone. I would have sacked everyone, and I would have taken down their last names so their 3 next generations cannot come to the FA and work. I would just no. You just can't do that shit. Yeah, there's that, and then whoever at Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, when people tell me he wanted to go back to Germany, he wanted to go to Munich, I don't care. I don't care. I'm telling Musiala, listen, my brother, how much? Money talks, my friend. Yeah? Germany? You want Germany? I'll buy you Germany. We'll bring it to London. What do you want from there? You get me? Listen, you can't let them players disappear, bro. But hopefully one day, I hope this guy doesn't spend the rest of his career at Bayern Munich. I hope he wins it all over there. So he says, you know what? I'm tired of Bayern. I want to go home back to Chelsea. I would love for that. I'd absolutely love for that.
What's mad is he was at the Chelsea Academy for what 8-9 years.
Yeah, and we were told
People, yeah, man.
We were told this Callum Hudson-Odoi and Mason Mount that was those guys, those star guys. But now look,
Yeah.
arguably our best, if we're being real, arguably, yeah, potentially
Our
the
best
best ever
academy
export is now in Germany. This is hurting my heart too much. But
You could
anyway,
argue, you could argue and he was the same. How old is he now?
I think he's 22 or 23.
Well, there we are. He's from the same class of Reece James and them lot. Like right now, if you could argue the Chelsea Academy lot that have come through, only Reece James is the one that you can go. Maybe he's the best that we've had come out of the academy. Musiala's up there with him for sure.
They're saying he's 20. Fuck.
He's 20.
Why is he 20?
So maybe,
How could you be this
so he's
good?
younger.
How can you be this good? This guy's better than Pedri as well. I'm not trying to hear it. Oh no, he's 20. He's better than Pedri as well. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm just not trying to hear it. I'm coming out with
You're making bold claims today,
rug
bro.
off a chest, my hairy ass chest.
But
Yeah?
I'm with you. I'm with you on
This
it.
guy is next level, and please come home. Please come back to Chelsea at some stage. But I think they make it through to the final. If they don't, though, Younes, and City make it to the
Oh,
final,
you think Bayern Munich make it to the final?
I think they do.
So if we make it past Madrid, we're out in the semi.
Oh no, I've got this wrong. Hold on. Wait. All right.
Got him. No, go
Okay, all right. So this is what I think. What I was meant to say was this. I think, yeah, if Man City do somehow manage to go through to the final, yeah, if they do, I think they still struggle.
If we get robbed.
Yeah, if we get robbed as usual, yeah, of Rainbow Gate yet again, yeah, I reckon they struggle against Naples, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it's as clear cut as what people think. It's not like I'm trying to underplay City. They are a quality team. But brother, we got to respect the other two.
I can't help but think that it might be Napoli's destiny this year. Because destiny's a real thing, man. Look, it happened to us. It's a real thing. Don't get twisted. When things are written in the stars, they're written in the stars. We know this very, very well. Yeah, we've been there and done it and worn the t-shirt. Man City and Bayern Munich, for sure, are the two teams that are in this competition that I think you look at and are favourites. So whoever gets to the final, or maybe it's us. Maybe we play Napoli in the final.
If we
maybe
go to the
stop
final,
them.
we're winning it.
Who knows?
I'm saying that straight
I
up
agree.
and down.
I agree.
I
If
don't
we
care
make the
who it
final, it's ours.
If we
I
get
agree.
past, for me, it's enough to say this, yeah. If we get past Real Madrid, I said it at the beginning of the stream, I think we're winning the Champions League. I don't care.
I agree.
Regardless of whether it's City or Bayern Munich that we face, because I am a strong believer that domestic form and European form are two completely different things, two different styles of football. And tournament competition is who's better on their day. We have the pedigree, we have the history in doing so. The only question mark is the manager. My only question mark is the manager and one or two players who could individually F this up for us. And I'm looking at Kepa and I'm looking at Koulibaly. One of those two, they got to be on smoke for 180 minutes minimum. Full
Yeah, I agree.
concentration.
And I agree with you on Graham Potter here, because this is next level territory for him, right? And I have to say, look, if he's leading us and gets us through all of this madness, and we, for example, we make the final, at that point you got to start taking Graham Potter seriously. At that point, I'll be like, you know what, I'm on board. But right now, like for example, just this Real Madrid game, he's going to come up against Carlo Ancelotti. Like Graham Potter against Ancelotti, bro. Graham Potter needs to just don't lose his head, and hopefully don't do anything stupid.
If Graham Potter won the Champions League this season, would this go down as one of the greatest ever Champions League wins, all things considered, for this manager?
100%. It would be the greatest in its own right.
Yeah.
Because the greatest, all of them had their own thing. So 2012 was those legends on the pitch, right? I mean, there are forever greatest legends, right? 2021 was a thing of very unexpected madness, Thomas Tuchel stuff, you know, with a very young team. And this one would be Graham Potter, Phoenix rising from the ashes. it'd be ridiculous. But look, if we did win the Champions League, you can't not say Graham Potter's on par with Thomas Tuchel. It's insane. It's mad, but it would be true.
Yeah, brother. Just the thought of it, like the perfect scenario would be this: is if we win the Champions League and Arsenal bottled the league and Man City won the league. That would be the greatest moment ever.
My God. Oh my God. I'd go to North London myself and take the ultimate piss.
because I'll say this. You see, if Arsenal, and respectfully to the Arsenal fans in the chat, if you lot don't win the league this season, I don't see you winning it for a long, long time.
This is it for them.
Yeah.
Bruv, you think it's going to be the same next season?
Next season, we're going to be on a next
Mate.
team.
And it's not just us.
Yeah, United might be taken over by the Qataris. Man City needs to do some reinvestment. Liverpool, they might be taken over. Newcastle. Mm-hmm. So
it's going to be different for Arsenal next season. This is it. This is their one shot at imposing themselves back amongst, you know, title winners again after 20 years. If they don't do it, you best believe you're waiting another 20.
Yep, facts. And I'm seeing Arsenal fans yesterday saying, oh, it's just spilt milk. There's bigger fish to fry. Listen.
Cool. Good. Now you got no excuse.
Yeah, you got zero excuse. We need to see you win that title. And now,
because
like
I said, Man City haven't won the Champions League. They're still as much, if not more, invested in the Champions League than the Premier League. You've got no excuse. Like, you've got no competition now, and your opponents are distracted by something bigger. It's there. It's ready for the taking.
No, 100%. But listen, people that are in the building, we are on the road to 20K, so help us reach that 20K mark. Smash that thumbs up button as well. Get us up in that algorithm. Younes, what have you got coming up on your platform? Or what have you already got up on your platform?
Well, my reaction to the draw up earlier on, that's already been uploaded. That's there from this afternoon. And then, not yet, but soon, later tonight, the preview for Chelsea Everton will be up. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And then tomorrow will be obviously match day. We'll see how we do. And the reaction will be straight after the game.
Whoop. There you go, people. You already know where to find Younes. You already know what's coming up. As for this channel, look out for my solo preview of Chelsea versus Everton. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a post-match, obviously. Hopefully, it's 3 points and a clean sheet. Get us in some... Keep us on good form and keep up the good form up until Real Madrid, because we're going to need all the positivity we can get. Hopefully we don't rush N'Golo Kante back tomorrow, or maybe he's fit enough tomorrow. And listen, let's hope he gets some form. But people, let us know your thoughts in the comments if you are watching after the video on this Champions League draw. Who you think's going to win? If you think Chelsea are going to get beyond current holders Real Madrid, just let me know your thoughts in general. Also, like I said, road to 20k, smash that subscribe button as well. And big up everybody, most importantly, that contributed in the chat. Big up all the mods, Henry Danger, all the man them, the beautiful game. Big up everyone in there, everyone I've forgotten, do you know what I mean? But thank you so much for contributing. But until next time, people, up the Chelsea and Gareth Southgate out.
I knew it.
It has to be done. Yeah, until he's gone, I'm going to keep doing it. Gareth Southgate out. Bless up, people.